Back with you on Ethereum, and we open on the longest frame this chart has. Every closed week since listing, gathered into 10 bars. Each bar is 1 calendar year, and its height is what that year added or took away. Each one begins where the year before it finished, so the 10 of them stack into the price on the right. The first bar starts a little over $300. The fifth one adds $2,850. The sixth hands back $2,628. That is 92% of the largest year ever built, returned inside the following 12 months. The record itself stands at 4,957, 50 closed weeks back, and price today is 62% under it. The last bar is the one still running, and it is already the second heaviest of the 10 in dollars, with 4 months left to print. Take the slice it covers, the last 365 sessions, and open that on the same grammar. 13 bars now, 1 per calendar month, each starting where the previous one closed. 5 of them are up, 8 are down, and no trend line is needed to see which side won. The 5 rising months add $763 between them. The 8 falling months take away $3,113. That is the year in 2 numbers. Both ends of that year are worth testing before trusting them. The ceiling, 4,957, is 72% upper wick. That session handed the whole print back before it closed. The floor is 67% lower wick. Rebuild the position on closing prices alone, and it moves from 11% up the year to 10. On another coin, the same test moved the answer threefold, which is why it is run. The working window is a strip of this year, 12% of its height. Here is that strip. The last closed hour finished at 1,886, and the hour still forming reads above it, so it is kept out of every count. Yesterday morning this chart carried a band that had just turned from refused to accepted, and 4 floors underneath it, every single one of them intact at 42, closes out of 42 hours. 30 closed hours later, 3 of those 4 are gone. 1,904 kept 8 of the 30. 1,902 kept 8. 1,892 kept 10. 1,829 kept all 30. The whole of that damage fits inside 10 hours. Price printed 1,931, then 1,868, $63 top to bottom in 10 prints. Rather than watch that as a line, unfold it. Every level cuts the fall into a segment, and each segment gets a bar that begins where the one above it ended. 2 numbers ride on each bar, its height in dollars, and how many of those 10 hours finished inside it. The first segment is $10 down to the roof of the band, and it took 2 hours. Then the band itself, $1 wide, 1 hour. That hour closed a single cent under the roof, the only visit the band received on the way down. Below it the fall opens out, $14 between 1,919 and 1,904, holding 3 of the 10 hours. Then the odd one. 1,904 down to 1,902 is under $3, 15 hundredths of 1% of price, and no hour ended in there at all. One candle opened above its top and closed beneath its floor. Underneath, $9 in 2 hours, then the tallest step of the 6, $24, also in 2 hours. So height and time refused to agree. The narrowest segment was crossed in a stroke, the widest one in the same time as the busiest, and the levels plainly did not organize the fall. For what it is worth, this price still sits above 2/3 of the hours in the window. What is left underneath is a single line. 1,829 is the origin of the advance, and it is still 30 for 30. That advance ran $114, and 2/3 of it came back at the low. The averages swapped order in the hour that took the pair, and the faster now sits $25 under the slower. Strength on closed hours reads 49, not the 55 in the file. Since the low, 18 hours inside a $21 box, with no print back over 1,892. The unfinished hour went through it and never closed. Analysis, not advice. If the chart did the talking today, subscribe for the follow-up, hit the like button, and share this update with a friend.